Freddie Rubino here with Tuesday morning news and coffee, brought to you by Bean and Brew Coffee and Tea Company. This is my second cup. A lot of times what I do with my second cup, I use the flavored coffee because I love it with milk and sugar, but with the flavored coffee, you don't need it. It's absolutely delicious. I want to show you the beans. The beans. Remember when you were a kid, you would go to the store and you see the beans in the big sacks, they're shiny. See, when you get the beans from a can or from a commercial place, there's mold on it, they're dried out, they're garbage. So don't forget to order Bean and Brew. They send it right to your house. Listen, people, how do I get it? There's a link right above this. It says September 26th, coffee in the morning, and the link, just click on the link, and don't forget to put GTFOH as your code, promo code, to save 10%. Fantastic. Best coffee. Flavored. Look, this one's chocolate raspberry cream. Here we go with the news for today. Big news. The United Auto Workers are now united and demanding a 4-hour work week. A 4-hour work week. What that means is you're getting paid 40 hours to work 32. You're going to work 4 days and get paid for the 5th day for doing nothing. Do you know that these factories operate 24/7? They're going to pay you to stay home. You want to get paid to do nothing? What, are we married? Well, what's going on here? Unbelievable. Listen, the auto industry, those factories go 24/7. They can't pay you to stay home. Who's going to man the machines? It's unbelievable, these people. Listen, why don't you have the balls to address the real problem in the auto industry? Have the balls to say, listen, the Democratic Party pushing this Green Deal for electric cars has sent half of our manufacturing to China. It's raised these electric cars $65,000, $70,000. I can't afford a dozen eggs. And I'm going to buy a $65,000 car. Most people buy electric cars as their second or third car. You understand that? Not their first. Who could afford a second or third car now at $65,000? Usually the second car is some shit car that you go back and forth to the train station with, right? Am I right? Unbelievable. Could you imagine they want to get paid? This is socialism. I hate to tell you. Getting paid to do nothing is socialism. And that's what these union delegates are pumping in to their people. Listen to me. You got to address the problem that every electric car, all the battery stuff is processed in China. If we go all electric, we would be totally dependent on China for our electric car battery stuff. Crazy. The United Auto Workers are actually on the picket line begging to send their industry to China while we pay them to sit at home for the 5th day. I don't get it. Listen, I don't get it. To me, that's socialism. You work and that's it. And I hear the delegate on the line saying, oh, we're working 70 hours, 80 hours. Bullshit. Bullshit. The United Auto Workers are not working 80 hours. I work construction. I worked 80 hours here and there when I needed a lot of money or there was a big emergency and we had to work. You know how long that day is? You know how long that day is? It's 16-hour days. They're not working that. Please stop our bullshit. Go to work, get paid a normal wage, and fight to keep the cars made at your factory. your mind? You're fighting to send it away. Anyway, it doesn't make any sense to me, and it infuriates me that these people are being bamboozled by their leaders instead of knowing what the real fight is. And the second story is that 4,000, it's reported, Chinese men are coming across the border every month. 4,000 to 8,000, they're saying, per month. That's Yankee Stadium full of single, middle-aged to young Chinese men. Why? If it's, listen, it's not just Chinese men. That's what people don't understand. It's Chinese men, it's Central American men, it's South American men, it's African men, it's Arab men, it's men from the Czech Republic, all over the world, single, healthy men. Not the women and children that they show you. CNN shows you 2-second clip of a kid coming across. It's mostly these guys. Let me just enlighten you about something. This country is going to be overrun very soon with gangs. You think the gang problem is bad now? Who do you think is in gangs all over the world? Not just Central and South America, all over the world. It's men, middle-aged men who are involved in their organized crime in their country. And what do? They send them here because fentanyl could be pushed anywhere now. The government is actually helping people push this shit and drugs all over the inner cities. They're coming here. Gang members from every country are coming here in droves. And right now, the cartels in Mexico have 10 to 100 times more money than they did 3 years ago. Do you know how powerful they are now? Mark my words, in the next few years, the gang violence and the gang population will be so out of control that the inner cities will be uninhabitable. You'll come in, you do your work, if you can, you get out. Public transportation, don't even bother. That's what's happening to this country. All the gangs from all the countries are coming here so that they could make 10 times what they've ever made in their lives. Freddie Rubino here, I'm telling you what's going on. Go look at these gangs when they round up the gangs. Who is it? Who is it? Is it mothers? No. Is it children? Sometimes young kids, teenagers, they do. It's all the young men who come and are fearless, because the biggest gang and the biggest organized crime is the United States Senate, who's getting it from all over. If you don't know that by now, you better wake up, my friends. Tomorrow's the debates. I'll see you here again tomorrow at 10 for coffee and news. And don't forget the promo code GTFOH when you order from Bean and Brew. Thank you, Bean and Brew, for sponsoring this telecast. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe we'll see you tonight for the cooking show. I don't know, maybe.